Pure in their zone, tries to make a pass, goes right through macros, then down the ice. Soccer has a chance, sends it in front, and it's going to miss. Flurry lagging. Soccer with it. Soccer holds, waits, probably a screenshot. He's going to fake, and he's going to shoot, tip, and a big save. Chris with it in the corner. He's going to look for an E. Wide open, shoot, scores! They put it in the net. Pure chills. Comes down from the point, goes in for the E-tip, and Detroit takes an early 1-0 lead. There's 3:54 left in the first. Show you the replay. As you can see, I believe Pure Chills comes down from the point when Soccer tries a screenshot. He'll shoot it. He'll fake, and then he's going to fire one, tip, but it's just going to be saved by the goalie. It's going to go to the corner, and Pure Chills will be wide open, hits off the goalie, and goes in the net. And good play by Detroit. Pure Chills coming down from the point and putting in an easy E-tip goal, putting them up 1-0. Soccer takes the face-off. Looks like it's going to be tied up, but Macros is going to come out of it. Macros with it. Macros makes a move, gets hit down by Chris. Chris is going to try to get the puck, and he is going to get the puck, and he's going to send it up the ice. Looks like Banks is on the ice playing defense. Banks tries to get it out, but Soccer's going to Q-check him. Banks with it. Banks passes it to Macros V2. Macros V2 sends it right across to Zwooks. Zwooks cuts into the zone, loses it, trying to get it back. Fights with it. Zwooks will get it back. E-tip wide open, scores! Macros V2, the Toronto Maple Leafs have answered right away. Macros V2 puts it in the net with the pass from Zwooks. Good pressure by Toronto, and it's always good to get that goal right back when you let it up. So you can see Banks with the breakout pass to Macros. Macros, great pass right across to Zwooks. Zwooks trying to make a move. He's going to lose it, but he's going to regather it. Pierre can't do anything. He's going to grab it, just send it right in front. And an easy E-tip. Ram, a.k.a. Chris, doesn't look like he could cover the E-tip, and was in the net. Detroit tries to win the face-off. Here comes Macros. He's on a breakaway. He has all the time in the world. Shoots! Scores! Macros V2, his second of the game, and it puts Toronto up with a short-handed goal, up 2-1 against the Detroit Red Wings. Macros on fire right now. I believe that's Toronto has scored 2 goals in like 40 seconds. Looks like Toronto scores in bursts. This is really bad by Detroit. I don't know what happened, but it looks like Soccer tried to win the faceoff, couldn't win it, and then Macros basically just picked it up and was gone. Banks with the Q check, keeping Cody back, and had all the time in the world to shoot it and easily put it in the net. Toronto takes the face-off. Banks and Macros on for the PK. Chris, Soccer, and Pure on for the power play. No Ram here today, so that's going to hurt Detroit's offense. Banks is just going to dump it right in, killing some more time. Chris picks it up. Is going to take it down the ice with no pressure. Chris gets it to Soccer. Soccer's going to take it in. They're probably going to go for an E-tip, and they're going to force it, and they're going to score! Detroit answers on the power play. Chris scores off a pass from Soccer. Not the best defense right there, as they were easy just to pass it right in. He didn't cover him, and it's 2-2. So Chris looks like he might have dropped it there, but they looks like they didn't cover Soccer far side. Passes it right to Soccer. Good pass. Soccer is going to walk, and as you can see, Macros just doesn't cover the E-tip, and it just goes in the net. Let's see. He had the E-tip. Looks like it went right there. Oh, yeah, that was a good pass right there. Puts it right in the net with the E-tip. Just going to send it right to Vex with the slap pass. Vex is going to pick it up. Vex is going to take it in the zone. They got a 2-on-1 possibly. Vex looks for the E-tip. Does get the E-tip, and they score! The defense today is just terrible. And there's been 5 goals, and we're not even done with the first period. But Toronto up 3-2 over the Detroit Red Wings. Let's see what happened here. It looks like Zwooks, taking his time, looking for an open man, and he's eventually going to slap past the Vex, which hits off his foot, but he's going to pick it up, easily go around Chris. I don't know what he was doing there. Vex, and then just waits and hits up the E-tip and an easy goal. Basically, Detroit's defense is non-existent. Yep, right off his stick and in the net. Basically answering everything Detroit has, and Detroit just falling apart. Both teams, no defense. Face off in the zone. Chris and Soccer still on the PK. They're going to shoot it on net. Screenshot. Almost went in, but a good save made by the goalie. Zwooks is going to decide to hunt it down. Zwooks is going to get up. They have a 2-on-0. If they can't get back, it's an easy E-tip. Macros is going to shoot, and he's going to score. I believe that's a hat trick for Macros V2. Basically carrying his team right now with Zwooks. But it's 4-2 Toronto now. Detroit's going to have to find a way to crawl back in this game, or they're going to go down 3-0 in the series. As you can see, it just comes out of the zone, and everyone basically goes for it. Zwooks gets it off, and I don't know why they would both push up, but Macros just easily takes it in FG, and it's an easy goal. Face off. Zwooks gets it out. Chris is trying to go get it. Chris can't get it. Macros is going to come in on another breakaway. Macros shoots and scores again. Macros V2, 4 goals. Detroit can't do anything. And Macros V2 is basically carrying his team. And I believe it is now 5-2 Toronto. Detroit's literally just falling apart. Their lack of defense is what's going to make them lose. They really have no one staying back. He's just getting continuous breakaways, and when you're just getting continuous breakaways and no one's even going to back check, there's no way you're going to win. You need a consistent defenseman to stay back to be able to at least have a chance to win. Face off. Cody taking the face off. Loses the face off. Macros V2 tries to get it up. Fleury grabs it. Fleury going down the ice on a 2-on-2. Fleury tries to get around Pure, but gets hit down. Fleury with it. Wide open E-tip if he can get it there. Eng comes back and can't play defense, and it's in the net. Vexinus puts Toronto up 6-2. This game's basically over. Good pass by Fleury. Detroit's defense is literally non-existent. Toronto absolutely dominating this game. This game's basically over unless Detroit can pull something out of their ass. You can see Fleury takes it up the ice. Pure's going to hit him, but, they're not winning the puck battles, and that's why they're losing. And Fleury literally just passes it. Dang. Can't play defense, and it just goes in the net. 6-2 Toronto, I believe. Yep. Cody and Pure on for the PK. Toronto can't win the face-off, but they are going to tie it up, and Cody's going to get it, try to get it out, but he can't. Zwooks with the puck. Zwooks is going to send it. It's going to get tipped, and it's going to go right behind the net. Cody can easily clear it. He's going to send it around the boards, and it's going to go down the ice. I And that's Zwooks. Zwooks gets it to Vex. Vex, they're all on one side. Vex passes to Flurry. Flurry's going to miss it. And they're just going to send it right down the... Oh, no, Vex gets it. Vex is going to take it in. Vex with it. Vex makes a move. Vex shoots and he scores! 7-2 Toronto. Jesus Christ. Detroit's just literally getting hammered at all angles. Toronto literally destroying them. I really can't. I don't know what else to say. Basically, Vex picks it up and decides, I'm going to go score a goal, and just literally goes around the whole entire Detroit team and scores. And that's the end of the second period. Toronto, I believe, 7 goals. Detroit, 2. And, yeah, it's a complete domination by Toronto at this point. Soccer with it. Soccer tries to cut into the slot. Does cut into the slot. Save made by the goalie. It's right there. Rebound, and the goalie makes it save. It's still loose, I believe. Yeah, it's still loose. They shoot, and it's going to go in the air. Detroit with it. Tries to get it. Trying to get a goal. Detroit keeps it. Detroit trying to keep it in the zone. No, it's going to go to Flurry. Flurry cherry picking. Flurry FG shoots off the pipe. Flurry with it. Flurry goes to the point. Flurry tries to cut across. Can't cut across. Banks lays the body, but looks like Alex V's going to come out with it. Soccer cherry picking. Alex V gets hit down into the zone. Icing. Is Soccer going to get there? And Soccer will get there to cancel the icing. Soccer can't send it in front. Someone just got completely flung. Zwooks with it. Zwooks makes a move. Waits. Makes another move. Right around Soccer. Zwooks with it. Zwooks is going to send it into the corner. Flurry with it. Flurry waiting. All alone. Flurry makes a move. He's going to cut to the front. No. Waits for teammates. Flurry with it. Still with it. Makes another move. Flurry makes another move. Flurry sends it across to Banks. Banks cuts to the front. Banks back to Flurry. Flurry shoots. Scores! What a beautiful play! Both of them, Banks and Flurry, literally going around the whole entire Detroit team and finally putting in the net. What a great play. And it's 8-2 Toronto. This was literally just great plays. Flurry literally just going around Alex V, making him look silly. Goes around him again. Passes it to Banks. Banks, waiting for Soccer to push up. Goes right around Soccer. Passes it back for the Z, and it's easy goal for Flurry. Pure chills with it. Pure can't send it in front. Vexinus is going to pick it up. Vex. He's going to start using Stam. Vex taking it down the ice. Vex and Macros. Vex cuts to the front. Vex shoots. R-Tip scores! Macros puts his, I believe, 5th in the net of the game. And it is 9-2 Toronto. If they get one more goal, Toronto will mercy Detroit in Game 3. As you can see, Vex just decides to take it up all the way. Vex makes a move, easily gets around Cody. Mackerel's coming in for the R-tip and just tips it in the net. And easy goal for Toronto. But that's the game. Toronto, 9-2 win over Detroit. Game 3, they're 1 win away from winning the Stanley Cup, and we'll be back here same time tomorrow, well, an hour later, for Game 4.